Hello. Anybody out there? I see my dad chiming in there. What's up, Dad? Here we are. It's just me tonight. Solo show. I gotta delete that. Hang on. Say hello if you're watching, chilling, joining on board tonight. First show in a little bit, about a week and a half, roughly. We're going to get back on more of a regular schedule for a little bit coming this coming week. Make sure I take this Toys for Tots link down that keeps posting no matter what. Hey, what's up, Nate? Hey, Dad. What's going on, guys? No hat today. No hat. No hat. Cowboy, how's it going? How you doing? I know. Exactly. I just didn't feel like wearing a hat today. It's rare. See, truthfully, the black Yankee hat is usually my go-to, but I was just at a music festival this past weekend in Colorado, and I wore that hat so much it is disgusting currently, so it needs to be washed. So yeah, here we go. You got my head tonight. Don't say I never gave you nothing. I see Kevin going out and grabbing the Broncos in the full size. What's up, Kevin? Grabbing his team. Get into what we got going on tonight. First and foremost, he's not here today, but happy birthday to Joel. Happy birthday, Joel. He's nowhere to be found tonight. Mom's in New York. Yeah, right. Well, I gotta wash some hats. Yeah, I was thinking about shaving my head before I went to the festival anyway, but that didn't get around to that. So here we are with my in between, whatever you want to call it. Christopher, what's up? Adam, what's up? How's it going, guys? Welcome in. We've got full size to do. We've got baseballs to do. Joel is out. He is celebrating with his lucky lady at the moment. As far as I know, maybe he'll be popping in at some point in the chat. Not sure. Tisdale, says Drew, can you do me a favor? I'm at a WNBA game with my daughter. If I win the ball in the first baseball break, can you give me a thumbs up? I can do that. I gotta make sure I don't do it regardless because I am a thumbs up guy. I've always been a thumbs up guy. Oh, good, Cowboy. Glad to hear that you're home now. Glad to have you back in here. Tisdale said, oh yeah, he's got no. Yeah, I figured as much. What's up, Chad? Welcome in, man. So we've got one full size that's already filled. We're very close on a second one. And I've even got a third. Was technically round 15. Just to clarify again, last show, Joel and I changed some stuff around. The GOAT boxes no longer feature Tom Brady. In fact, tonight is going to be the final night that you can get the GOAT boxes. Jerry Rice is still in there. Josh Allen authentic, Justin Jefferson authentic. All those are still in there. We will be breaking that down once after tonight's show going into next week, and maybe we'll be doing some other stuff if those jerseys don't come out, maybe to get some fantasy entries in the mix, that sort of thing. We'll figure it out from there. But if you guys want to get into that, I think it's $15 a spot right now, 9 spots per round. We discounted it pretty heavily because Brady's out of the mix, but Brady is now in the full size. And how we're doing it, we pulled 3 of the 6 Brady entries before we even got into the full size. Those came out of the GOAT boxes. Those entries are still valid. You're in the mix, but we have 3 more entries to find, and we're going to give one away every 12 rounds of full size. So we are currently, the round that we're about to do is the 6th round, so that would be the halfway point. The round we're about to fill will be the 7th. So if we get up to 12 tonight, it's like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If we were to get that far, we will be giving away another Brady entry. Again, it's not the Brady jersey. We're going to be down to 6 total entries, and those people will be in a tournament, elimination tournament, one by one, and someone of those 6 is going to get the Brady. It's pretty big. As for the full size, still absolutely loaded. There's fantasy entries out there. There's the vault codes, which there's a round where somebody's going to get 2 helmets. There is 90% trade in on anything, and anything, guys. GOAT jerseys, baseballs, everything is because we're on this YouTube show. We've changed the rule. Now everything is 90% credit. If it's a $50 jersey, if it's a $150 jersey, doesn't matter. You can trade it in. Just let me know before we ship it out to you the first thing the next morning. And finally, I haven't talked about it yet, but we have a brand new 100 box baseball run that I curated for you guys. It's loaded. The price is lower, so maybe it's not quite as loaded as the last one, but proportionally speaking, it very much is. So I think you guys save at least $30 a box. I forget what it really is. Maybe 50. I don't even remember. So it's $120 a box. You can go ahead and grab yours. I just wrapped everything today. I've been doing that all day today. We've got tons of Hall of Famers. We got tons of should-be Hall of Famers. We've got tons of rising stars and top prospects and tons of current stars in there as well. And again, there are 11. Derek Jeter wore number 2. Aaron Judge wore number 99. We're counting it as 9. And I'll show you guys the 2 baseballs that you're looking for here as my co-host is rolling in here. He's not here today. It's his birthday. Here we go. So there's the Judge ball that you're looking for. And here is number 2, Derek Jeter. There you go. So someone's going to get not one, but both of those baseballs once we find all 11 entries within the 100 box break. So lots of stuff to look for. Albert Pujols is in there for the first time ever. We got a lot of other Hall of Famers as well. In the Rip and Ship post, you can find a chasers list. I'm not sure why I didn't copy that over to both, but you can find it in there for sure. And yeah, so, okay, let's see. Do I need to share this link? We got 12 in here. I think we're okay. Okay, guys, we're going to start with the full size. Yeah, instead of the ball, like last time, we had the Hall of Fame ball with 10 signatures on it. We're doing the Jeter and the Judge as the 1 in 10 prize, 1 in 11. So 11 people will be entered. You get the ball of the given round if that goes to the division that you were randomly given. So say you got the AL East and Kevin Youkilis comes out. Spent the majority of his time with Boston. You get that baseball, but if on the inside of that box it has the 2 and the 99 logos on it, that means you will be entered into that elimination style tournament for both baseballs. It's not doing 1 and 1. You're getting both of them. Like Adam said, hit that like button. Appreciate it, Adam. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you showing love. Okay, we're going to get into the random here, give you guys your second teams. Let me move that here. Put the chat up here, actually. I do have to, let's see. We're going to give one thing a try before we get started tonight. We're trying them.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hey, buddy. What's going on?
Hey, happy birthday.
Thank you, sir.
You're live on the show.
Awesome, man. How's it going, everybody?
That's good. I'm not really looking to have a whole lot of chit chat because I know you're a busy guy, but I do have one question for you.
What's that?
What is the number of the night?
The number of the night, my friend, is, let's see here, I'm 48. 8 minus 4 is 4. The number of the night's 4.
4. That's not too bad. All right. Thank you, Joel. Appreciate it, man. Have a great time. Appreciate you. All right. We'll talk.
See you, buddy.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. It's been declared. And yes, there is a giveaway. Let me explain that once we get this going. So every spot you buy, you're going to be entered to win. I'll show you what you're entered to win. How about this? We're giving this away tonight to kick off the baseball break. Don't tell Joel. How about freaking Greg Maddux in the slab? We're giving that away tonight, guys. So every spot you buy, you will get yourself an opportunity at the Greg Maddux slab Hall of Fame plaque card. Pretty nice. Okay. He said 4. We're going to do 4. That's pretty good math on the spot. All right. Here we go. So for the first full-size round, we've got Chad Heller with the Bengals and the Ravens. Bob's got the Browns and the Saints. Cowboy Wade with the Cowboys and the Bears. Kevin with the Broncos and the Raiders. Cowboy Wade, Lions and Jags. Oh, my. Darren's got the Chiefs and the Colts. Bob with the Chargers and the Patriots. Tom with the Rams and the Eagles. Adam with the Dolphins and the Bills. Bob's got the Giants, Jets, Packers, and Texans. Tom with the Steelers and the Falcons. Darren with the 49ers and the Vikings. And Chad with the Bucks and the Panthers. All right, let's figure out what box we're opening tonight here. Let's see. 4 shuffles. The big 4-8 for Joel tonight. And we're opening almost box 48. Box 44. A lot of 4s to go around here. So, all right. Get your teams back on the screen there. I'll get box number 44. Guys. I think I got that. There we go. Let's see what's inside, guys. Are we going to find the vault code? Are we going to find a fantasy entry? What are we going to find? I have no idea. Looking for my box cutter here, and it's nowhere to be found. Scissors it is tonight. Yeah. That's so messy. Okay. Here we go. This will be where we get the code or the fantasy entry. Nothing this round. All right. Oh, we're starting off nice tonight. First helmet of the night. You see that star. You know who that's going to. For Cowboy Wade. That's a nice one. How about on the Eclipse, Tony Dorsett. Tony Dorsett, all-time great. The second greatest Cowboys running back in history. Maybe, I don't know. I'd say number 2. And that's a pretty good place to be for an all-time franchise. So there you go. Cowboy Wade hitting first with the Tony Dorsett full size. Nice. Good start. Cowboy Wade getting things going. Let me know what you want to do. I figure you'll probably want to keep it, but maybe you've got a nice Dorsett already solo. So whatever it may be, let me know, Mr. Cowboy Wade, and we'll carry on. We've got 100 boxes of baseballs to do. We're also very close on the next full-size round, guys, if you guys want to get that going. Garrett Cole pitching well tonight here for the Yankees. Love to see that. Good to have him back. And again, every spot you purchase tonight will get you. Let me show it one more time for you. How about Greg Maddux on that slab? You'll all be entered. Dorsett was awesome. Absolutely. Not one I got to watch, but you know who's awesome and who I do get to watch? How about brand new in stock here for the San Diego Padres, Mason Miller. Unfortunately, we didn't get any baseballs, but he is the best closer in the game right now. Throws absolute heat. There was a lot of talk about maybe the Yankees going after him, but Padres gave up a lot to get him last year. I don't think it was going to happen. Do I play fantasy baseball? That's a great question. I did for a very long time. And ultimately, it ends up just taking so much time. I am like definitely the note, like exactly the type of person, the profile of somebody that does, but I haven't done it in a couple of years now. I used to run a league with my high school friends. We did for like at least a dozen years, maybe even as much as 15 years. So, and I won a lot. So, anywho, again, guys, last night for the GOAT boxes. We're going to move on from them. I saw BCJ got some spots. Adam helping out as well. We got the league starting to get going. I think we're 8 people in so far. We wanted to do 14, so that's the goal right now. I got a couple of 1 and 10s that we're going to be doing. Yeah, we had a lot of drafts. We did in-person drafts for a long time. We did it in my basement, my childhood basement. How many spots left on jerseys? 1. I'm hoping there's a point where I actually feel the interest to really get into it again. I tried last year for the first time in a few years, and it's fun around draft time and maybe the first month of the season. But then things just go so quickly now. It's hard for me to remember to keep up. I would literally have to set a reminder on my phone to like check my lineup. So, all right, BCJ closing out the second round of the baseballs. Let me put a third round up there for you guys. We're going to get into that in just a moment here. I thought that the first time we did the baseballs was a big hit. By the way, guys, Christopher, I know you're watching out here. You got 2 rip and chips as well. So we're going to do round 1, then your 2 rip and chips, then round 2. That's the order in which they filled. Round 3 is now up. So we got a few baseballs to open. 1 spot left in jerseys, and we are 3 away from the next full size. 3 away. BCJ going and getting the Bills and the Steelers. Oh, that's round 15. Okay. I was wondering. I was like, he's already on there. Okay. Bills, Steelers. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, 3 more spots in round 10. I guess that's the one it's listed as. Let's see. Okay, no, on the site it says 14. So round 14. I don't even know why I put rounds on these things because it always gets disorganized. But yeah, round 14 on the site, the oldest full size one. 3 spots left. Christopher getting into it as well, getting the next baseball round going. So we're gonna do a whole lot of baseball right now while we wait to fill the next full size or the GOAT box. This is your cheapest chance at getting that Jerry Rice. You'll have another chance, but it won't be the same cost. Okay, here we go. Baseball time. We're going to randomize these divisions for the first round of the night. And I'm supposed to thumbs up Tisdale if he gets the hit this round. All right, 4 randoms here. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just do the other one too, so we have it all ready to go. And I'll read your divisions. This is for the other break. Yeah, I think so. I think we will run a pick'em kind of league. Okay. Here you go, guys. So you can see everything here on the side of the screen. I've got these were randomized now. So the first round of baseball, we got Kevin in the AL East, Chad in the AL Central, Cloud in the AL West, Kevin in the NL East, and then Tisdale's got the NL Central and NL West. Then we've got Christopher's Rip and Chips that I noted there. The following round, we've got BCJ in the AL East. We've got Chad in the AL Central, Cowboy Wade in AL West and NL East, Rich in the NL Central, and then Cloud with the NL West. All right, we're going to pick some boxes here, and we'll be on our way. All right, I'm going to pick all 4. Put round 1, round 2. Box 21 is going to be the first round box. All right. Put round 1 on there. For Christopher, $65. Okay. We're about to do 4 baseball breaks, guys. Christopher also getting box number 8. And finally, this is round 2. Here's in the old boxes for these. Just had them sitting around on a shelf, wanting to get rid of them. Box 95. All right. Round 2. All right, here we go, everybody. Round 1, we'll kick off with. Here we go, round 1. It's box number 21. Good luck, everybody. Let's see what comes out here. Kicking off the new baseball break as we march towards October. How's your team doing? Here we go. Nice start. No entry in this one. But for you guys out there, I'm going to give a thumbs up here for Tisdale for the NL West. Don't even have to look that one up. I didn't put the divisions on the bags this time, but a lifer in the NL West for the most part. Steve Garvey. Steve Garvey coming out for the Dodgers, Padres. That's going out to Mr. J. Tizzy. Home run for the Orioles. Always a good pull. We pull Garvey a decent amount. He's almost always in the breaks, but got to be pretty happy with that. He's a borderline Hall of Famer. Great player. Good start. All right, we're gonna do Christopher's boxes now. Good luck to Christopher. Box 65. All right, Christopher, you got yourself your baseball. Here he is, John Kruk. You know him, you love him. John Kruk. And the first entry right off the bat. Christopher's in the mix for the dual Yankees. Number 2 and number 99. Aaron Judge and Derek Jeter. Does not mean you won both. It means you have a 1 in 11 chance. And we will be doing a little countdown, elimination style, once we find all 11 of those. I'm going to make a note on my phone now, so we make sure we got you on here. For Judge and Jeter. Who's had a better career? I mean, at this point, Jeter obviously has the rings. I'd say Judge might be a better player, but Jeter's had a better career and the rings and everything. I would put Jeter for everything. So Christopher with the first entry. But I'd say Judge is probably a more talented all-around player. All right. Congrats to Christopher on that. He got what he was looking for. And his other box. Christopher, good luck. This was box number 8. No entry in this one. All right, there it goes. Here it goes. The Steve Avery Young Guns. Got three regular names in here, guys. I do promise I do have a lot of good new names on here. I did some shopping for you guys and got some new faces for sure. Unfortunately, the first 3 are pretty normal ones. Pretty usual RSA stock Steve Avery coming out that time. Solid Braves former hurler. Again, everything can be traded in tonight. So say the word, let me know. All right, we're going to go back to round 2. Round 2's got BCJ in the AL East, Chad in the AL Central, Cowboy Wade in the AL West and NL East, Rich in the NL Central, and Cloud in the NL West. Let's see what we got here. Box 95. Any Mariners if you're allowed to disclose? Yes. I don't know if he's on the hit list or not, but Edgar Martinez is in the break. That was one of the new ones I picked up for you guys. No entry. Oh, but a good one. We hit a good one, guys, for the break. And this one's pretty easily for the AL East, BCJ. How about the Rocket? Roger Clemens with the Psi 7 inscription on that one. JSA cert, Roger Clemens coming out. That's a good poll, guys. Good poll. Going to Butt Crack Johnson. One of the new good ones that we picked up for this break. Whole lot more where that came from. All right, so Tisdale, BCJ getting the hits in the break, and Christopher with his 2 rip and chips getting his entry into the Judge and Jeter. Kevin getting a spot into round 3. So we got Christopher with 2, Kevin with 1. That's 3 entries in, 3 to go. Again, we are 1 spot away on the next jersey for the GOAT jerseys. We also have 3 spots away until the next full size. Pretty good start tonight so far. We hit Dorsett on the full size, and we got Roger Clemens coming out of the baseballs. Pretty good. All right, I'm going to take this moment now to... I'd imagine that if you're in the Facebook group, you probably get a notification that we're live, but I don't know if. Let me see if I can try that one more time just to make sure everybody knows that we're here. Also, it's not technically shared into the group, so that's the other thing. Let me make sure we got that here taken care of. Live, everyone. Hello. Just one person watching on Facebook. That's funny. Adam wants to fill that goat out. So I was in Colorado over the weekend. Went to a music festival. Somehow Bob, hey, was aware of the band that I was seeing. I'm curious. Actually, let me pull the people out here. Does anyone know who King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard is in the chat? Just going to throw it out there. Some of you might think that I just blurted out absolute nonsense, but I'm curious. I guess they're at a point of fame where some people might actually know who they are. So, but I've known them for a very long time. They're a band from Australia. Psychedelic rock primarily, but they also get into like metal on some records. Their newest record is like a techno record. They are super talented musicians that are capable of doing a lot of different stuff, but they're hosting their own music festival now. I've seen them over a dozen times now. Oh, home run. Damn. See, yeah, my dad knows who they are, but only through me. Yeah. They've become very popular. They sell out like Red Rocks and like some of those other big amphitheaters throughout the country at this point. Not quite like the stadium level, but pretty big. Jets offensive line. Yeah, may as well be, right? We need all the help we can get. All right, Carlos is closing out the goat box. So we're going to do that. So I went and saw that festival. I'll talk about it more in a little bit. But let's get breaking on that goat jersey box. I told Bob, and Bob was like, "Oh yeah, I know who they are." I was like, "Wow, damn." All right, we're gonna randomize the teams divisions here. Okay, this new format is really smooth. I'm not gonna lie. Look how nice and easy this is. All right, AFC East for this one is going to be BCJ. BCJ has also got the AFC South, NFC East, and NFC South. D Church with the AFC North and AFC West. Carlos with the NFC North. Adam with the NFC West. And Jaime in the college spot. Got 90 boxes left. This one's been going for a long time. We're going to retire it after tonight, so let's make it count. Box number 54. Good luck, everybody. We're using scissors tonight. Ugly. An ugly cut. Maybe it's the opposite of Joel. When Joel does the clean cut, he pulls fire. Maybe when I do an ugly cut, I pull fire. Let's see. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. I got Terrell Jr. AJ Terrell. See, this is part of the thing with this break. Some of these guys, I have no idea who they are. Atlanta Falcons cornerback. That's right. From Rochester, New York. Clemson guy. He was a second team All-Pro a few years back. That is going to the NFC South. That's BCJ. I will put up a new round. We had to get literally one of like just about everybody in our inventory in order to make this 150 boxes, but not a whole lot of repeats. So decent player there, one that we don't pull very often. Right. Clemson Tigers, great, yeah. Adam knows, but this one's going to BCJ. Let me put up a new round for you guys. Round 69, nice. Here it comes. All right, guys, I'm cutting it tonight. Final night, $9.99 a spot, all right? We're taking a big old loss, but that's okay. We're going to come back with some better stuff for you next time. But if you guys want to play around with it, $10 a spot. It's live. Because I love you guys. 3 spots left in the next baseball round, 3 spots left in the next football round, and we just put up a brand new round for, damn, Spencer Jones going oppo. Let's go. Late addition into the baseball break. Put him in there today. Spencer Jones. Shut up. Shut up, Cody. Can't comment under your private alias this time. You're exposed. Look like Woody in Toy Story 5. We'll do 10 the rest of the night on the jerseys. Tom being the first one to take advantage here. What's up, Tom? Adam getting in there too. We got so many good hits in these boxes, guys. So many big hits. I think started my train of thought. I lost my train of thought. I'm just seeing Adam quoting Beck. I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? And again, so for goat jersey box spots, you're going to get 1 entry per spot bought towards the Fanatics. For baseballs, you will get 2 spots per entry. And for full size, we'll go 4 spots per entry towards that Greg Maddux, just based on price. There it is. That's our giveaway tonight. It's pretty freaking nice giveaway. One of the best pitchers of all time. He's in the break. If you guys didn't see the breakdown, Albert Pujols is in there. Greg Maddux. We just pulled Roger Clemens. That was a big one. Let's see. Let me go through my list here. Ricky Henderson's in the baseball break. Munetaka Murakami having a great rookie year. He's in there. How about the leading Cy Young for the NL? Jacob Mizorowski. He's in there. Late addition, Jackson Holiday. We also have Ethan Holiday. Both of Matt's kids. Jackson's been kind of up and down so far. Ethan, supposedly the stronger of the two. Both of them can be found in the break. We got 2 movie-themed baseballs that will be randomized to all entrants unless it's part of a rip and ship. Sandlot with 8 signatures on there. We've got a triple Major League signed ball with Charlie Sheen on there too. We got, how about the AL MVP and potential Triple Crown winner Yordan Alvarez is in there. Jose Altuve is in there with his MVP inscription. How about maybe the NL MVP frontrunner? There's a chance that Pete Crow Armstrong takes that. He's in the break. It's been an off year for the Mariners, but Julio Rodriguez is in there too. That's another one for you, Nate, as well as the Edgar Martinez. You got a couple big Mariners in there. No Griffey, though. Juan Soto is in this one for your Mets. Everybody's favorite. Bo Jackson. You like him. He's pretty good. George Brett. He was in there last time. Very sought after, of course. Yeah. 1 entry per spot in GOAT spots go towards the Maddox giveaway. You get 1 entry for those, 2 for baseball spots, and 4 for football spots. Cal Ripken's in there. How about fresh debut Max Clark for the Tigers? Young kid there. Eli Willits, the number 1 pick last year. He's in there. Peyton Tolley has been pitching awesome for Boston. Even some of these lower ones, we got Ketel Marte, Byron Buxton. A lot of really, really good names this time, guys. Again, we shrunk the cost a little bit to make it more affordable for you guys, but we didn't skimp. Okay. Tom grabbing a baseball spot. Hey, my dad getting in the mix. Getting in the jersey run. All right. Hell yeah. $10 a spot. Why not? All right, Tom jumping in with a full-size spot as well. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Tom. Round 14. Yeah, that's the current one. Cowboys off the board. Puts us at 2 to go on the full size, guys. 2 to go. 2 to go in baseball, 2 to go in full size, and 5 to go in the GOAT. 4 down, 5 to go. Pretty good. Oh, Adam bought a second spot, I see. That's what it was. Yep, we pulled 1. Tony Dorsett came out. But you know how it goes, Tom. Just because a Cowboy came out doesn't mean another one can't. That was the first full size of the night, and the only full size of the night so far. We're very close on another one here, though. Getting close on all of these guys. We upped the price on the full size last week, but again, that is giving you guys an increased chance at the Brady entries. Plus, there's fantasy entries. Plus, there's a vault in there. It is the most bang for your buck we've ever done in a full size break, and quite possibly the best full size run of 50 boxes as well. So, you get 2 teams for 38. Hopefully, we'll be figuring out who's getting that those other Brady entries. Then we'll have 6 people, elimination style, and we'll figure out who's going to get that almost $3,000 Tom Brady signed Mitchell and Ness jersey. Authentic Pats. It's the one you want. It really is. It's a beautiful jersey. ESPN for the Fantasy League. That's always been what I've used. I'm sure there's other better options out there, but just always seems like the easiest because most people seem to have it. Orioles rallying a little bit here. Cole, see if he can work through it. That'd be good to see. All right. Got some movement here on the full size. Cowboy Wade getting the Raiders. And Tom grabbing the Colts. I think that puts us at 1 away, guys. 1 away on the next full size. Oh, might have come in. I'm going to take it down now. The next round is up right now, too. I think Tom closed it out. Let's see. Did I miss one? That is very much a possibility here. 8 strikeouts for Cole here in the 6th. Love to hear that. All right, round 14, we had Bob kicking things off with the Chargers, Lions, and Giants. Got those. Darren with the Rams and the Niners. Got those. Chad with the Bengals and the Bucks. Got both of those. BCJ, Packers, Bills, Steelers. Got all those. Kevin with the Broncos. Got him. Tom with the Cowboys. Cowboy with the Raiders. And Tom with the Colts. Why is my number off? Oh, no. Okay. It is right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. All right. We are good to go on the next full size, guys. Love to see that. Thank you, guys. You can go ahead and grab your spots for the next round. We've already got some movement in that one. And again, $10 spots tonight for the jerseys last night, and then we're going to break it down. All right. For your second teams, here we go. All right, for this coming round here, full size. First things first, BCJ's got the Bills and the Patriots. Chad with the Bengals and the Ravens. Tom with the Cowboys and the Saints. Kevin with the Broncos and the Vikings. Bob with the Lions and the Texans. BCJ, Packers and Chiefs. Tom with the Colts and the Jags. Cowboy Wade with the Raiders and the Eagles. Bob with the Chargers and the Dolphins. Darren with the Rams and the Browns. Bob with the Giants and the Panthers. BCJ with the Steelers and the Jets. Darren with the 49ers and the Falcons. And Chad with the Buccaneers and the Bears. All right. The box will be... Who sniped the Dolphins in the next round? I don't know. I don't have it written down. Somebody must have just gotten it. Box number 30 coming out. Let's find it. It's right here. Okay. Box number 30. Tom says me. Me sniped. Tom's in the chat now. How about that, guys? Watch out. Box number 30. Good luck, everybody. Moment of truth here on the bonuses. We do have a vault code. We've pulled quite a few of the vault codes, so this could be it. We'll see. This could be the one. We'll try it once we find out what the helmet is. Again, if you hit the vault code, obviously we have one here. Whoever this helmet goes to, we're going to open the code on their behalf, and they might pull a second helmet if the vault opens. This box. Nice. Okay. Man, BCJ's on a heater tonight. How about for his Steelers? I don't know if he's got this one or not. How about Hines Ward? That's a nice helmet on the alternate for the Steelers. But we're not done, BCJ. You might have a bonus in your hands. Let's find out. You only see your messages for some reason. On the screen, on the screen itself, you should be able to see all the messages. On your end, you're not going to see Tom because Tom's commenting on Facebook. All right, so we got 764. We're going to find that out in I'm going to type that into or input that onto this here vault, and we're going to see if it opens. All right. Can we actually see it? 764. You guys see that? It's very hard to fully capture it. But here we go. For BCJ. The code is yet to be cracked. BCJ, not quite this time, buddy. But congratulations on the Hines Ward helmet. A good hit always. And he continues to clean up here. You got the jersey and the jersey break. You got the Clemens and baseball break. Good night for Mr. Johnson. I also just picked up a ball last night. Don't know if it's going to happen or not, but we had talked with BCJ about some potential stuff in the fall. Even if it doesn't happen, I did pick up a Connor Griffin signed baseball, so we will be doing something Pirates related in his honor once I keep putting that together. So, been a rough year though for those Pirates. With Paul Skeens struggling, it's something that nobody really saw coming. Unfortunately, having some velocity issues. He's down to 96. I think the fatigue is starting to set in a little bit. Could be some injuries behind it. It's hard to say. All right, next round of full size here. I've got Tom grabbing a couple spots. So far I had, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the mix. Now we're up to 7. Tom's got the Raiders and the Dolphins. Sorry, Adam. And again, all of you guys, just for buying spots, are getting an opportunity at that Brady entry as well. So, for the full size. My dad jumping back in for one more spot in the GOAT. Hell yeah. Thank you. That puts us at 4 to go, guys. 4 to go in the GOAT. Only $10 a spot right now. And finally, Chad. Chad getting in the full size as well with the Bengals. So 8 spots in so far. That puts us at 6 to go for the next full size. How many codes left? I haven't been keeping track, honestly. I know we've done at least 5 or 6, is my guess. And how many did I put in there? 10? I have no idea. Let's see. I have it in here. Vault 10 boxes. I think we've pulled at least half of them. We've done quite a few. But again, only one of them matters. We're going to try that code 10 times, but it's only going to open the box once. And then that's it. Maybe we'll come up with a secondary prize afterwards. We'll see. But I think you guys are going to really like this one too. We ended up trying to go with there's more valuable helmets in the break. So it's not the most valuable, but it's one that I think that if you pull it, you're going to like it. And that was kind of the intent. All right, I got Kevin getting the full-size spot with the Broncos. And this is the 8th round. We got to complete 12 total rounds to do that, Brady. BCJ with 2 baseball spots. That's going to close that. Thank you. We're going to put a new baseball round up. Four spots left in the GOAT. A fresh new round of baseballs are up on the site. And as far as full size, we got 5 spots left. Well, let's do a baseball round. BCJ wants to do it, so let's do it. Is it a current player? No, not a current player. Has it been pulled before? Not specifically. The player has been pulled, yes. That's for the vault. Okay. I did 5. Can I go back? Shit. All right. We're going to do that one more time because I messed up. Here we go. That Jim Brown was one of the best helmets we've ever had. And it's not even like some crazy variant or anything. It just was that cool. Just a huge signature on that. Bob taking care of it. All right. AL East is BCJ, AL Central Tom, AL West BCJ. Christopher's got the NL East and NL West, and Kevin in the NL Central. All right. This box is going to be 80. Box 80. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Box 80. No entries, nothing, anything like that. How about another one of our classics? For the AL Central, 2-time Cy Young winner, Brett Saberhagen. There we go. 2-time Cy in the 80s there. That's going to Tom. Again, guys, everything can be traded in tonight. Everything. Pull something you don't like, trade it in. Get something you prefer to have in your collection. Brett Saberhagen coming out there for the Royals. Nice pull. Another RSA classic. I tell you guys, there are a lot of cool ones that I did pick up even on the cheaper side. Some of the lower end items in this run. There's some fresher names. But so far the polls have not shown that, other than Clemens. but they're coming. Cowboy Wade helping out on the GOAT run. 3 to go. Thank you, man. You guys pick up anything cool lately in your collections? Always curious to find out. Did you use any store credit recently? What'd you get? Let me know. This is our only show of the week. We will be back Tuesday, I would say, with Joel. Good chance he'll be back there too. So both of us will be back. We'll do Tuesday and Thursday. We're gonna keep doing it this format. I don't think we're gonna go to eBay for now. I hope you guys like this format more. I think it's more low key. The downside is we're not picking up any random stragglers coming in. You know, it's you guys, and that's pretty much it. But I don't know. You know, maybe we'll go back at a certain point. I'm not completely out on it, but I definitely have felt discouraged. So, and I like that we can share this around on Facebook and to different groups. I got to talk to some people that run some of the groups to try to see if we can work with them or figure out what groups we can and can't share into. I know a lot of you guys are big on the Facebook groups for buying and selling. If you guys know of any good Facebook groups that allow you to share that like multiple breakers share into, let me know. I don't want to post in the wrong group because I know that I don't want to violate rules and get kicked out or anything like that. But if there are groups that you guys do know of where breakers do share their streams and that sort of thing, it'd be great to be able to find some new people that way. It seems like the Facebook stronghold is very much our crew, you know, like you guys and a lot of people, collectors like you guys, you know. And I think that they're primed to be a part of our audience too. But I will say, with things kind of trending the way that they are, things might end up changing a little bit over time as well. The shows might be less frequent, that sort of thing. Been a lot of talk. So I will keep you guys posted. I'd love to keep this show going on for as long as you guys want to keep it going. But it's tough when it's just you guys. You know, we're at 11 people trying to fill these breaks. It's a tough ask for you guys. It's a tough ask for me. You guys know the drill at this point. We've been talking about it since we started this show. Tom getting a couple spots in the next baseball round. Again, guys, every spot you buy will get you an opportunity towards that Greg Maddux giveaway. Somebody's getting an awesome piece tonight. Last week we did the Michael Irvin giveaway, and Adam ended up taking that when I went over on Facebook and gave that away. Pretty nice giveaway win. If you really want more people, maybe a referral credit could be in place. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, it's something we've talked about. Yeah. I guess we would have to send you guys, like, if you wanted to refer somebody, I can give you a code. And then if the new buyer spends X amount with that code, maybe then we give you some credit as a kickback. I mean, I'm not opposed to something like that. Certainly not an uncommon thing. I'm happy to take some losses on some breaks to get some new people in the mix. Not that I'm sick of you guys. I love you guys. But we need more people. And it seems like Facebook is the place to zone in on. We've got more of the experienced collectors here. I'm not looking to start a show and to have kind of the TikTok crowd, that sort of energy of just kind of gambling, just loose gambling, and not really the passion for collecting as much that you guys have. I think that that's something I definitely notice. This other group that works with us has been tremendously successful with the TikTok audience and whatnot and that sort of thing. But it is definitely a different crew, and I don't know, like, I don't personally think that that's best for what we're doing. I think I like that our trade-in policy is a huge part of our success because you guys love being able to go on the site and get something that you want for your collection. It's not necessarily always to flip. I don't care if you flip, it doesn't matter to me at all. But it doesn't seem like that's very much what we have here. And I kind of like that. I like that you guys are collectors and you're passionate and you want to fill needs in your collection or your shrines like Bob's got for his fantasy teams or whatever. And we're always adding more stuff. A lot of stuff coming in at all times. I appreciate that, Adam. So there was a big post on one of the helmet groups talking about what up? Talking about like who does it best in the breaker community, and I appreciate. I saw Tisdale in there in the comments shouting us out. That was really nice of him. Appreciate you. I know you can't hear me. Hope you're enjoying your WNBA game. What's happening? Just me tonight. Joel's celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday, Joel. And we gave him the night off. We got some great breaks up on the site right now. That was a lot of thumbs up. Still reaching out now. Attention. Who was it that he told? We've got 3 spots left in the GOAT round. We've got 4 spots left in the baseball round, and we've got 5 spots left in the next full size, guys. Let's fill them up. What's new in your guys' lives, guys? Comment. Let me know what's going on. We really dropped in viewership here. What happened? Oh, I guess it's just not correct on the one site. Christopher jumping in the baseball room. Halfway filled there. I'd like to do another baseball round, fill out the rest of that GOAT round, and at least do that full size before we get out of here tonight. And anything more than that would be awesome. We're getting close. Whew. Appreciate you watching. Open another full size round. I want to focus on getting this one full right now. I will open I'll have 2 rounds open between shows for sure. Cowboy looking to trade that doorstep potentially. Yeah, that's a surprise, but he probably already has one. Trade in value. I was kind of surprised this was as cheap as it was. We had it in the break at $290, so 90% of that. $261. I think a lot of the door sets we've always had have always been at least Authentics. I think that's probably manipulated my view on what he's worth, because that one is a rep, but it is on the Eclipse. So let's fill that full size, guys. Let's fill that goat. $10 a spot for the goat round. $30 needed to close that round out. Hey, you're good, man. What's going on, Brad? Sorry, been absent. Don't apologize, man. Don't sweat it at all, guys. Don't ever feel like you owe me anything. I appreciate everything you guys do for us. Lots going on with taking on over as Cub Master for Scouts and Two Kids. 15-year anniversary today. Congratulations, man. You're the man, Brad. You've given us so much. Oh my God. But feel free to jump in the mix. We got some full size. We got some $10 spots for jerseys. The last night of that. We got a brand new awesome baseball break that we're just getting going on. We got a lot of good stuff in the mix right now, as always, here at RSA. And we're looking to fill that fantasy football league once again. So those entries can be found in the full-size run. Hey, there it is. My dad getting in the mix, getting the Jets. Don't you guys worry. Here he comes. D-Church not here tonight, so we got my dad filling in, grabbing a spot in the full size. Appreciate it. All right. Oh wait, no, D-Church is here. He sniped him because D-Church just got the last 3 spots in the GOAT round. Wow, there he is. Welcome in, D-Church. D-Church, we need some clarity, man. We know. Are you coming to the Jets Titans game? We got to know. And do you want that spare ticket? Let us know, man. We've got a little bit of a crew assembling. Would love for you to be there. My dad would be there, but he's going to be over in Italy. Cowboys going to keep it. Fair enough, man. That's makes plenty of sense. BCJ getting in the full size a little bit more here. He's getting the Niners and the Rams. Yankees offense starting to come together a little bit. It's been really bad lately, but Jazz with the triple. 6-1. All right, Niners. I got the Jets. So 3 to go there, guys. 3 to go. I believe that's right. GOAT round is filled. I'm going to put a new round up. Again, guys, this is a great opportunity. Might be able to find Jerry Rice before this thing ends. I have a great 1 in 10 coming, guys, as well. Something, and we'll put a fantasy entry probably in there too. It just needs to get recerted or certed, I guess. And once it passes, it's going to be a big one. Not somebody that you guys probably would have expected from us either. All right, new round for the GOAT is up. We're going to do the next jersey now. Yeah, happy belated. Okay, cool. Good to hear. Yeah, we have one spare for him, so if your dad's able to make it, it's all his. Okay, let's do it, shall we? GOAT box coming up here, guys. We got a few spots to go in a baseball and a full size. Let's make those happen. In the meantime, a new GOAT round is up, $10 a spot. We're going to get into one of those right now. Let's figure out what divisions you get. All right. Random them off here. In the AFC East, we got Adam with his Dolphins. AFC North, D Church. AFC South, Joe Mama, my dad. AFC West, D Church. NFC East, Tom. NFC North, Adam. NFC South, D Church, my dad in the NFC West. And finally, Cowboy Wade in that college spot. Let's figure out what box is coming out here. It's going to be box number 25. A lot of birthdays this summer in the RSA crew. Just celebrated mine, Joel, tonight. Cowboy Wade just had his. Box 25, guys. Good luck, everybody. Should have my box cutter. I don't know where it went. Here we go. Good luck. Nice pull. Nice pull. That is an authentic Steve Largent. You guys are going to say this is rigged. It's not, but it's going to the NFC West. That's my dad. NFC West getting the Steve Largent on the authentic jersey. This is a gorgeous jersey. Mitchell and Ness. Damn. Nice pull coming out there. You guys saw the whole process play out. You guys saw it all. Nice pull. That's a good one. Yeehaw. Largent was a hell of a player. All right. Got BCJ in there too. That's a hell of a pull for a $90 round right there, guys. Rigged, Adam says. I'm waiting for all your comments. Beginner's luck, I guess. That's all I can say. BCJ with some baseball spots. That's got us down to 1 to go. I also grabbed a couple more. Oh, yeah, I see. Okay, so he's got 4 spots here for the full size. Eagles and Packers off the board. Okay. I think that closed it, actually. Thank you, BCJ. Yeah, 1 spot left in the baseball round. All right, I'm putting up the new football full-size round in just a moment. I know some guys want specific teams. Here is your opportunity. I'm putting it live right now. On your mark, get set, go. While we get set up to do the next break for the full size. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, see you chiming in there. Get your teams of choice. And we're going to do the next full-size round here. For the second teams, here we go. Some good polls tonight. All right, here's the lowdown. Here we go for this next full-size round. BCJ's got the Bills and the Jags. Chad with the Bengals and the Vikings. Kevin with the Broncos and the Patriots. Bob with the Lions and the Falcons. BCJ with the Packers, Panthers. Tom with the Raiders and the Saints. Bob with the Chargers and the Browns. BCJ with the Rams and the Bucks. Tom's got the Dolphins and the Texans. Bob with the Giants and the Bears. My dad, one of the Jets and the Colts as a second team. BCJ closing things out with the Eagles, Ravens, Steelers, Cowboys, 49ers, and Chiefs. This is the 17th box of the break so far out of 50. We're going to do box number 48 this time. You guys got me going in the other room a bunch tonight. Here we go. Here's 48. See that? 48. Here we go, guys. Good luck. Let's see if we got any bonus stuff. We're going to hit the vault this round. Nope. Not this round. Let's see what's in the box, though. Oh, this is a good one. This is the first, maybe second time total that we've pulled this guy. One that a lot of people are talking about right now since it's fantasy football season. How about for the Houston Texans? This is Tom on the second team here. How about Nico Collins? Nico Collins coming out on the full size. It's a full size rep for the Texans. Tom, let me know what you want to do with that. We got a Beckett cert on that one. Nico Collins. Nice pull. Not a guy that we usually get, at least on full size. Let's reapply this here. Called Texans. I should have taken them. You should have taken them if you were so confident. Congrats, Tom. Day late, dollar short. Yep. That'll do it. Nice. Hines Ward, Tony Dorsett, and Nico Collins on full size tonight. All reps. Still lots of bangers in there, guys. And those are all good names still. All right. D Church closing the baseball round. Thank you, buddy. Adam getting things. He didn't hesitate. No flinching. He got his Dolphins. This round, labeled as round 16 on the site, will be round the 9th out of 12 that we need for Brady, for the first Brady entry. It's coming together. Adam starting things off with the Dolphins, as you'd expect. Then Tom, our winner with the Lions. Tom, 1 sec. Give you credit. You got Cowboy Wade with the Niners. Interesting. Pretty sought after team this go round. Always one of the first ones off. I didn't give you any clues. That seems to be the hunch right now. One of them. All right. As far as credit goes, Tom, for Nico, 300, so 270 in credit. Let me know what you want to do. You can spin the wheel of helmets. BCJ getting some spots. There he is. Getting the Bills, Steelers, and Rams. Okay. So that's 6 spots down. 8 to go in the next full size. And we do have a baseball to do. So let's get into that. Did I put a new one up? I don't think I did. Oh, and also Chad with the Bengals. All right. 7 to go. At the halfway point for the next full size. Just like that. And for the baseballs, let's put a new one up. We'll get into that one in just a sec. Pulled 1 out of the 11 Jeter Judge entries. Again, you'll win both of them. Both Jeter and Judge. But you're going to have to go through the survival elimination tournament once all 11 entries are found in order to win them. It's going to be pretty triumphant if you make it through on the wheel all the way to the end. All right. Let's do that baseball round. Hey, Cloud's in the mix, getting some goat spots. What's up, Cloud? Getting the next round going. We pulled a nice freaking Steve Largent authentic jersey last round. That's a great pull. Credit. Hey, we'll take that. Tom, 270 in credit for Nico. All right. Next baseball round. Here we go. The Thunderdome, exactly. Christopher knows about the Thunderdome. Survived the Thunderdome. Made a whole great video about the Thunderdome. Was that exactly the order? This. Let me change. Here we go. Tom in the AL East, Chris in D Church in the AL Central, Tom in the AL West, Christopher in the NL East, and BCJ closing out in NL Central and NL West. Hey, Cloud, on vacation in Orlando, just snuck away for a minute. Thanks for tuning in, man. Hope you're enjoying your vacation. All right. All right, we're going to resort it. Side 2, 3, 4. Here we go. So I did way more than 4. I keep forgetting. resorted it and shuffled 4 times. It's going to be box number 17. All right. Here it is. 17. 4 signed baseball. Here we go. No entries, but I see silver. Got to clarify something here, guys. I did not buy new tissue paper, so we changed things up because I used most of the gold last time for the Hall of Famers. This time, silver indicates Hall of Famer. Gold is for current stars because that is technically the most valuable one for the most. I'd say if you did average value, the gold is the highest average value. So we're going with that. And black wrapped baseballs are still for rising stars and prospects. So this is a Hall of Famer, or should be Hall of Famer. Let's find out who we got. We've got quite a few of these in the break, but there's some really, really good ones. Good luck, guys. You know him, you love him. The Hawk. How many of these have we pulled? Who knows? I want to say he's NL East. So let me double check because it would go for the Expos because that's where he played most of his career. And a lot of people think of him as a Cub, but he played 6 years with the Cubs. He played 11 years in Montreal. Montreal is now the Washington Nationals, who play in the NL East. So that is going to Christopher. Congratulations. Christopher taking the Andre the Hawk Dawson. And it is trade-in eligible, of course, as everything on this show is. There we go. Spent all day wrapping these baseballs. Expos, yo, yo, yo. We love the Expos here. It was my go-to for 4th of July. We're always wearing a Expos hat. So it was red, white, and blue, but it was for Canada. If you know, you know. All right. What else we got here? I got Cloud spots here. Cloud getting the next baseball round started. Thank you, sir. My dad trying again with the Jets. He's trying again on the full size. Let's see if it works out for him. The jersey round did great for him. Let's see. Thank you, Dad. BCJ getting into the baseballs again. 2 more spots there. And then Tom with the Colts. All right, we're moving right along on the full size. We got 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 spots so far. That means we've got 5 to go. As I always say, and we always pull, we've pulled Andre Dawson God knows how many times. He's a cheaper SIG. I can always put him in the breaks on the lower end. And you're never going to be that mad about pulling Andre Dawson. He's a Hall of Fame player, great career, MVP winner, fan favorite, all that sort of thing. I will put those guys at the bottom ends of our breaks all day long. That's what you expect from us. I'm not going to put some schlub at the bottom of our breaks that's worth the same amount on our website. That's how it works. When I'm curating these breaks, guys, the bottom end, your Ricky Williams, your Andre Dawson, your Darryl Strawberry, whatever it might be, I'm always putting those guys at the bottom because at the very least, you're going to be pretty happy with that. And Christopher doesn't have him. That's crazy. There you go. Perfect. That's the way I see it. Because it's perfect trade fodder. It's something you can easily move if you wanted to, sell it off or trade it in, whatever. I don't care. That's the way I see it, guys. All killer, no filler. As Brian Bayo struggles with the Red Sox, I don't put him in the breaks anymore. Even though we still got plenty of them in stock. Lawrence Butler struggling with the A's, not going in the breaks anymore. Tell me another breaker out there that actively stops putting busts into breaks just for you guys, just for the viewers. I did add Jackson Holiday today, but he's so young. It's hard to say that his career is over. I think there's still some opportunity there, and we just got some in stock. So, all right. We're halfway filled on the next baseball round. We've got a third of the way through, thanks to Cloud, for the next GOAT jersey box. And then again, we are 5 spots away on the next full size. And in the meantime, I'm going to pull up an immaculate grid. We'll do baseball. That's my stronger suit. All right. Today's immaculate grid. If you haven't played before, there's 9 spots here. You're looking to try to make it as rare of picks as possible. And in this quadrant right here, because you got the Mets and the Cubs, you need somebody that played for both of those teams. Here, Cubs, this cube right here is going to be Cubs and someone on any team that hit over 30 home runs in the season. But because it's matched with the Cubs, you need somebody that played for the Cubs at some point in their career. So a great pick would be Andre Dawson, who we just pulled. Adam getting a spot in the GOAT run. There we go. Thanks, bud. Again, guys, every spot is going to enter you towards that Greg Maddux signed slab. It's a pretty nice one. All right. We're for the sake of he definitely hit 30 home runs or more in a season. He's at 8% there. So that's not, you want to try to pick as many rare players as you can in doing this, which is tough sometimes. But 8%, that's not too bad. Cubs and Dodgers. Generally, I think as long as you go older players, you're probably going to get a pretty good rarity score. And then we got Mets and Cubs. We got Mets and Cardinals. I'm trying to think of some older guys. Did Vince Coleman play for the Mets? I will do the giveaway at the end of the show before I get off of here, if I remember. So remind me if I don't. I'm going to hang around here just for a little bit more. I'm just playing around for now until we fill out that last full-size round and that last baseball round. And maybe we'll do a last GOAT as well. Up to you guys. Whatever you guys want to do. I'll probably get off here around the top of the hour. Cody Bellinger. Great pick for Cubs and Mets. 14%. That's not that bad. You get into the 30s and the 40s, yeah. Yes, he did on Vince Coleman. We're going to put him in here. He's probably going to be a good score. Okay, 6%. Okay. Adam says Nolan Ryan. Where does Nolan fit here? Nolan pitched for the Mets, but he never pitched for the Cubs. Nolan Ryan started with the Mets. Boy, I'm sure they wish they had him throughout the 70s. All right, 30 home runs for the Cardinals at any point. Pujols is obviously an obvious one. Musial's an obvious one. So trying to pick somebody a little less obvious. I doubt Roger Maris hit 30. Plus, do you actually have to hit 30 with the team? That's a good question. With that team, okay. So I wouldn't go Maris then. Maybe Orlando Cepeda? If you want to go old school. Did what's his name? Ken Boyer might be a decent pick for the right quadrant here. For just thinking of former Cardinals that hit 30 or more home runs in the season. What about Joe Torre? Maybe Joe Torre maybe is a good pick here. Did Joe Torre hit 30 home runs in the season? I think he did, but did he do it with the Cardinals? That's a tougher one. I feel like he did it with the Braves. But he won MVP with the Cardinals, I think. So we're gonna go Joe Torre. I'm gonna try it. Joe Torre. Damn it, I'm wrong. I'm gonna pull up the baseball reference. I need to see this. Joe Torre. I swear to God. Career high home runs for the Cardinals was 24. Okay. Damn. Yeah, McGuire for sure. He hit at 70. So we'll throw McGuire in there. It'll be a lower score than like Pujols, I'm guessing. But yeah, 20%. Okay. See, the thing is, if you want to really succeed at the game, you try to go as rare as possible, but that's going to make it more susceptible to you losing the game, which I just did. We'll fill out the rest of it. But yeah, Matt Holliday is a good one too. That probably could have gone there. But if Joe Torre was correct, his score probably, and the score is based on how many people guess this person when they're filling it out. So Albert Pujols is probably the highest. He's probably 30 or 40% to people that do this. But Matt Holliday maybe is 1 or 2%. Yankees win. 30 home runs and a 40 WAR career. Who is a good name for that? I always overthink these. 40 WAR. How about just kind of a random old player? How about Harmon Killebrew? 0.9%. There you go. It's like is it Family Feud? That's like survey says based on how many responses there are. And the responses by the audience dictates the scores. Dodgers 40+ WAR career. I mean, Mookie Betts has got to be there at this point. I wonder if Steve Garvey's there. We'll try him. We just pulled him earlier. He's not. Damn. This is not going well. 40+ WAR Dodgers. I'm going to throw Mookie in there. 4%. Mets 40 WAR career. I don't think David Wright. I don't think David Wright got there. Mets. Freaking Mets. Who briefly played for the Mets that got 40 WAR in their career? Doubt John Olerud got that high, or Alfonso, or any of those 90s guys. I mean, does it have to be offense? Because we can go Seaver. Let's go Tom Seaver. Yeah, we'll keep guessing. Yeah, 16% on Tom Seaver. Delgado. Yeah, Delgado's probably good there. Cardinals, Dodgers. These are always the hardest. coming up with a player that played for both of those teams. Who played for Mets and Cubs? Still looking for some spots here in full size, guys. We're 5 spots away. I'd love to do that one tonight. We'll close it out and go into the weekend. We're close on baseball as well, but I want to prioritize that full size. Let's fill that one out and we'll get out of here, all right? 5 spots to go. We can make that happen. I know we can. Play for both those teams. I'll do a football one after this. My brain is like, it's hard because like I'm going to get off here and I'm going to think about like 6 different players that did this. But when it's on the spot for some reason, Dave Kingman, that's a great guess. It's my dad. Correct. 8%. Dave Kingman did play for both teams. There you go. That's a good one. Cardinals, Dodgers to fill it out. Let's see. How about Albert Pujols? Played for the Dodgers at the very end of his career. 29% on Pujols. Okay, let's do football. Today's football. Ooh, this is good. Made a field goal. So, kicker of some sort. Obviously, it's Colts, Patriots, and Eagles. And then at the top, we've got the Browns. That sucks. The Browns and the Seahawks. Hey, we got some movement on this full size. Thank you, guys. Kevin with the Broncos to kick things off. Tom with the Raiders. And D Church with the Packers. All right. That puts us at 2 to go. Okay. Colts kicker. How about we go Mike Vanderjack? 22%. Damn, I thought it would be a little lower. Who's their current kicker? I don't even know. Vinatieri, I assumed, was probably the highest for the Colts. But we could go him there for the Patriots. Name of Patriots kicker, not Gostkowski or Vinatieri. I don't know who else has been there. And then another kicker for the Eagles, I think David Akers, first thing. But do we have a rarer answer? Two more spots, guys. 2 more spots. We got this. Let's put Vinatieri. 28%. Yeah, not great. And I'll put Akers. 33%. All right. As for these boxes here, let's see. Colts and Browns. Jacoby Brissett? Did he play for the Browns? I lose track on how many teams he's played for. Patriots and Browns. Ew. You put the Browns in here and it just ruins everything. They suck. Seahawks and Eagles. Trent Richardson. That's for this box, I believe, right? Was it Colts? Trent Richardson. Obviously Browns. Chad, give me that other team just so before I get it wrong. I think it was Colts. Man, this sucks. I feel like yeah, okay. Let me put Trent here. This is gonna be a good score. Nope, just kidding. 36%. That was the answer. Really, like, to really be good at this, you got to know your backup quarterbacks. You got to know where they've gone. Those journeyman backup quarterbacks that's played for like 10 different teams. But you know what would win this game if we got the last two spots and we just got out of here. Colts and Seahawks, or Patriots Seahawks. Brian Hoyer, Browns Pats. Yes, I actually did think about Hoyer. There you go. 18%. That's not bad. Best score yet on this board. Eagles, Browns. Man, this really tests you. Hey, my dad helping out on the goat break. Thank you. Thank you. We're close, guys, on that one. 2 more spots down, so that puts us at 3 to go. 3 to go on the goat jersey, the final goat jersey box. That's true. We got to fill that out because if we don't fill that out tonight, I'm issuing refunds. Nick Foles. I don't remember him with the Browns. Unless I was wrong. Unless that was for something else. Was he at the Seahawks? I think that was what it was. Wentz. They both fit. Yeah, let's fill out that last goat. Last 30 boxes or $30 there. So we can open the last Colts Eagles. There's no specific box for that. So it would have to be Colts would have to be on the top and Eagles would have to be on the side. So it's Browns, Eagles, and then we got Seahawks, Colts, Patriots, Seahawks, and Eagles, Seahawks down here. D Church getting a spot, Tom getting a spot, and just like that. There we go. Last goat box. We're gonna do that. Thank you guys. With a bang. Maybe we pull Jerry Rice. Leave that cursed grid behind. It's a horrible one. Once you throw the Browns on there, it really messes everything up. But a lot of players played for them. All right. For the final jersey box, Cloud in the AFC East, my dad in the AFC North, Adam with the AFC South, Cloud AFC West, NFC East is Tom, NFC North Cloud, NFC South Tom, NFC West, my dad once again, and D Church in the college spot. All right. We're looking at box number 13. The final goat box. Box 13. That was my cleanest cut with the scissors so far. All right, good luck, everybody. Cam Little for the Jags. Cam Little coming out there. Nothing like pulling a kicker, guys. Nothing like it. Young kicker, though. Got a lot of... Man, this guy was born in 2003. Kicker for the Jags. That is going to Adam. AFC South. There you go, Adam. There's some trading credit, at least. Unless you want it. I won't stop you. Build out that kicker collection. Adam hitting there. Trade in value. Yeah, let me see. Okay. Cam Little. Hey, there he is. Okay. Have him in the break at $80. So $72 credit. You'll take that. Every bit helps. All right, now let's fill that full size and we'll get out of here. I'm not even going to put another round up for goat boxes. If you want one, buy rip and ship. Those are on the site. Chad grabbing a full size spot. This time going with the Bucks. One spot to go, guys. Yeah, Adam. That's what I tend to do. If you have credit outstanding, I'll just deactivate. So just delete the old card, and I'll send you a new one. What other late night baseball we got? Oh, here we go. Now we're updated. Wow, 1-0 game in Texas against the Nationals. Oh, wow, this is it. Angels are up 14-2 over the Astros. Let's go to that 1-0 game. Probably got pitchers pitching in the other game. Or hitters pitching. That's what I meant to say. Who's getting that last full-size spot? We got one more. And we'll call it for tonight. I will put up. What I will do right now is I'm going to throw up the next round. But let's fill this current one. Give you a head start to those of you guys watching right now for the next round if you want it, certain teams. Three spots left in the next baseball round, too. If you want to do one more of those. Yeah, I'm ditching that grid. Jesus. I'm bad at the football grids. My brain just does not compute a lot of deep roster stuff with NFL. Corey Seager, the only run tonight, solo home run. Hey. There it is. Tom grabbing the last spot. Thank you, Tom. Taking that down now. And again, the current round is the round 17 is up. So we'll be close to that. Probably next show, we will have one of those 3 remaining Brady entries given out. Tom taking the Cowboys with his last pick of the night. Okay, so feel free to grab spots for that next round, but we will likely do that on Tuesday here on YouTube and Facebook. And as for the baseball break, we got 3 more spots there if you want to fill that out. Otherwise, we'll resume that on Tuesday as well. And that's it for the GOAT boxes. So stay tuned for some potential big breaks, 1 in 10 style or something like that of some of the big ones that were in there that did not come out. Potentially with a fantasy entry in there as well. So for your second teams. All right, sound good. Hey, there it goes. Car start out there. All right, BCJ with the Bills and the Chiefs. Chad with the Bengals and the Patriots. Tom with the Cowboys and the Panthers. Kevin with the Broncos and the Texans. Tom with the Lions and the Chargers. D Church with the Packers and the Vikings. Tom with the Colts, Bears, Raiders, Eagles. BCJ, Rams, and Browns. Adam with the Dolphins and the Jags. My dad with the Jets and the Giants. BCJ with the Steelers and the Falcons. Cowboy Wade with the Niners and the Saints. And Chad with the Bucks and the Ravens. Let's see what last full size we're pulling tonight, guys. Good luck, everybody. And we'll do the giveaway after this. Box number 6. Yeah. Right behind all my stuff. Yeah, 1 second, guys. It's pretty tight here right now. The walls are caving in. Oh, here's box 6. Box 6. Tripping over boxes. Okay, here we go. Good luck. Christopher says he's feeling Atlanta. Let's see if he's feeling it right. First and foremost, do we have any bonuses? Vault codes, fantasy entries? We do not. And once again, another rep to close things out. I think I know what this is. It's covered up this time. We're going to reveal it. We're going to reveal it for you guys right now. How about... That's pretty sweet. On the chrome, how about AB, Antonio Brown, for the Steelers? Another Steelers hit tonight. That's BCJ once more. The Antonio Brown chrome. Nice helmet. And we put it in the baggie just because it's chrome. You know, it's known for those thin fingerprints. Nice helmet, though. BCJ having a great night. Pulled 2 Steelers helmets. Third Pittsburgh hit so far. You've been tracking? It was Hines. Oh, we pulled TJ Watt too, I believe. So yeah, it would be 3. It's pretty good. See you guys. 50 boxes, 32 teams. You never really know. Could there be another one? Hey, D Church closing out the baseball round. Thank you, man. With that, we're going to get out of here after this baseball break. We'll be putting up new rounds for you guys so you can get your spots going into the next show, which will be Tuesday night. Same place, same time. Yeah, 2 tonight and Watt. Yeah. Yep. For those keeping track at home. Did I put a 4th? I don't have the answers to that question. All right, baseball time. And then giveaway. D Church in the AL East, AL Central. BCJ in the AL West. Cloud NL East, D Church NL Central, and BCJ NL West. All right, let's do it. This will be our 7th box of the night. $59. Box 59. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. No entry. But another silver ball means a Hall of Famer. Let's see who we got this time. Last time was Andre Dawson. There we go. Nice. I will double check on this one, but I'm pretty sure this is going to the AL Central D Church. This is Luis Aparicio, Hall of Fame, 1984. There's a new one. Forget if he's still alive or not. If he's still alive, he's maybe the oldest living Hall of Famer right now. Great for the White Sox. Let me confirm that. I know he played for Baltimore as well, but let's see. I'm pretty sure the bulk of his career was with the White Sox. 10 years with the White Sox, 5 years with the Orioles. So there you go. Let's go to D Church. To close things out. Nice little piece of history. Let's confirm. Is he still alive? He is still alive. He's 92 years old. Can't imagine he's doing a lot of signing these days, but he did a lot of signing in his day, for sure. With that said, guys, that's going to do it for tonight's show. Thank you so much for tuning in, for spending your hard-earned money. Appreciate you coming and hanging out with me, as always. We will be back on Tuesday with more baseballs, more full size, more of the same. But they keep on being awesome, so we're going to keep doing them. We got fantasy entries to pull. We didn't pull a single one tonight. We're still marching along through the full size, and we'll have maybe a 1 in 10 or 2 coming on Tuesday as well. So stay tuned for that. Everybody have a great weekend.